Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is, well, I think, Revoltech? Revoltech? I want to say Revoltech. Knockoff Bootleg. This is definitely 100%, holy moly, a bootleg. Look at that. Because there seems to be stuff missing here, there's stuff missing there, there's stuff missing under there, there's definitely stuff missing on that side, there's stuff missing there, and I'm guessing there's stuff missing on there as well. But yeah, got this from AliExpress, which is also for some a clue that it's not real. But yeah, I saw this and I thought, you know, I haven't done KO bootleg, clone, knockoff, whatever you want to call it, for a long time. And I got a feeling some of you were missing those videos, so I thought I'd pick one up. Right, so dead easy, we just pop the lid and there he is. Right, that box is actually quite nicely made. It's got a really nice little, I've ripped it a bit there, but it's got a nice fold in the top. Interesting way of keeping it open and closed. Okay, so they've put all hands in a bag. We have, oh, do you know, I should have researched his weapons, his staff, little things there, and his cloak, and I think shoulder pads. They look like shoulder pads. Or is it a face mask? Oh, it's a face mask, I think. There is no instructions of this. So, oh, it hasn't got sellotape on it. And I've just realised I left my scissors on the far side of the room. So I'm going to try and cut through it with, there we got through it. Yeah, look at that. The boy is a genius. Or an idiot for leaving his scissors on the other side of the room. Wow, that is some pretty skanky sellotape in there, boys and girls. Don't try this at home. There we go. Oh, look at the state of that. Ugh. What a disgusting blob. Right, let's get him out of there. And, oh, there is a stand under there, so we'll put that over there and we'll have a look at the figure. Don't know the way he's stood already. He's got the Chaplain walk. Yes, right. So let's straighten the limbs as best we can. I'm guessing the knee pads look like they should go round, but it kind of feels like his legs are on back to front. I don't know. It does, doesn't it? That definitely looks like those legs should be on the other way around. Now that bit turns, right, so we might have to fiddle about with that and figure out. Well, maybe that is right. Okay, I'm going to go with that. It kind of stands okay. Right, we'll stand him up. Nothing too loose so far, and he is standing. There we go, we have him standing. I'd say that doesn't look that bad, really. I'm relatively impressed with that. Oh, so the cape does have wire in it, so that is flexible. Yes, those do look like, look at that up under there, Revoltech joints. It's got some nice colours in there. I'm trying to look there and see if any of those are actually shoulder pads. I mean, you're not going to see his shoulders because they're covered up by that. Articulation wise, we have a little bit of manoeuvrability, plenty of back, not so much forward, because this collar, which is removable, but I don't know, it kind of looks good in there. So we're just going to leave the darn thing where it is. This is plugged in, pegged in. Yeah, I wouldn't like to try and remove that. I'm sure it would go back on, but you're going to need a bit of glue. Eesh, I'm going to leave that. It's got that weird body armour thing that my Iron Man one had. Relatively manoeuvrable. It is pretty sturdy. It's not a loose fit standing figure. It does have a nice amount of articulation, but those legs definitely need something looking at. I'm getting the feeling that that bit of leg should be on this side and that should be on that side. What do you guys think? Like they've put them on the wrong way. Where's the box? Give me the box. Let's have a look at the box. Right, right, so on the box, it is definitely the right way around. One of that. His knee pads don't face his knees. His knee pads face out. Oh, okay, we're going to go with that. I do like the articulation. I've got to say, it feels quite nice. I get the feeling it is one of those that you would get into a pose and leave it there. Right. It's back on. Don't know for how long, but it's on. Right. Yeah. I don't know, it's going to look good. I mean, we're talking like, what, 17, 18 quid for this? I think it was. So, yeah, you are getting what you paid for. I'm sorry, it's really warm in here today. We're going through, here in the UK, we're going through a heat wave. It's kind of weird. This is just what we used to call summer, but now we're calling it a heat wave every time, and making a big drama out of it, when really it's just warm weather. We're not used to it in this country. We don't have air conditioning and things like that. Right, I'm trying to get the face out of here, and the sellotape that I showed you earlier. Oh, that's right, because it's one big chunk. Right, so we have two different heads, arms, and a stand, what look like shoulder pads, but I'm not sure who, what, where and why they fit. Have another look at them. Oh, right, okay. Ah, that's how they fit. Right, okay. And, whoops. Let's go around moving it. I don't know where this sellotape has got a real, like, I think the pharaohs probably put this sellotape on there. This is the Moses sellotape. Other brands are available. Right, moving back a bit. So he stands reasonably well. I think also the cape is helping, because that's got a little bit of weight to it. I guess they plug into his belt. So we have the crescent weapon thing. You get two of those. We have the staffs, I'm guessing like billy clubs and a staff. These don't go together in any way, do they? Nope. Right, so you can carry that or have the staff. We have a plethora of hands in there, some with the claws, some without. So yeah, you're gonna have some fun posing this guy into many different poses. We also have, focus, another face which looks slightly more angry than that one, which looks slightly less angry. They all look a bit the same to me, but okay. Yeah, anyway, got those. And then we got these shouldery pad things, which, right, so I'm guessing that plugs in there. Oops, and that plugs in there. It's kind of weird because it's really warm, like I said earlier, at the moment, and some stuff has, like, a lot of my action figures are throwing themselves to the floor at the minute. Luckily, a lot of them are in storage at the moment because I'm moving the room around. But some of the ones that are stood up are not stood up. There we go. Right, the principle's there. I'm going to mess around with that, warming things up and pushing and things. I did notice there as well that the paint does look like it's kind of coming off the back of his head. Or it's just not been painted right. There we go. No. The problem is that that's really soft plastic rubbery stuff plugging into very similar soft plasticky stuff, so it's not going in quite right, but you get, we'll do that. There's the idea. Ta-da! Yeah, that one plugged in, that one didn't. So yeah, I'm kind of liking it. I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm not going to be embarrassed completely to stand this on my shelf, and I will find an exciting pose to put him in and then stand him in it. I'm guessing those knees don't look so bad when you think that he's in an action pose and his legs are facing out because of that. I am impressed at the way he stands up, because you know me and figures, we have a habit of things falling over. This is sealed up, so let me... I left the scissors over there. You didn't hear me biting into that, honest. You don't know where these things have been. So that's got that. Right, there we go. We've got a... That looks like one that's ready to hold a staff. And that one looks like it's ready to be a claw. So that side, right. Oh, so we've got pegs. Yeesh. It's going to be fun. Right. Okay, those pegs, there's no spare ones either. Right, those pegs are going to be a pain in the tush to remove. Just look how fragile that looks. So, give me a minute, I'm going to try and find, hang on. Okay, so we got the peg out, but it popped apart. I thought I'd actually broken it. And now I can't quite get it back together. Right. Yeah, I would say if you're happy with the hand that it's got, leave it. Well, this is going to be a pain in the tush for two reasons. One, because it's very tiny, and two, my eyesight ain't what it used to be. And I have bent it a little bit. Right, tell you what, let's try and cheat. Put one end in there. Because that's going to hold it better than me trying to hold it. Then... no. We got it. We got it. Yay! Great. Let's go figure out how it goes in here. Right. Just give me a minute. Okay. After spending ages and ages trying to get the pins to fit inside the little holes on there, and I really need to mess about with that and make those bigger, I put the hands back on for now, but you get the idea of what you're supposed to do. It's really hard to do it. Out of interest, here he is with some Marvel Legends. As you can see, Marvel Legends are a little taller. I don't know quite how tall Moonknight is supposed to be, but you can kind of guess what I filmed before I filmed this, can't you? Yeah. Let me have a look. What else have we got? We've got I think that's a Mafex. Ah, right, that's a Mafex Mandalorian. So he is the same height. There we go. So maybe it's just the size. I'm looking for another figure. There was a marble. Ah. Yep, Iron Man is just that little bit taller. Yes, these guys are just taller. Let me give you, because somebody will ask, somebody will put it in the comments. How tall is he? His legs don't go that close together, but he comes in at 15.5 centimetres, or just a little bit over 6 inches. So yeah. Oh no, I don't think it's a bad figure. For the price, it's pretty good. The wire in the cape is great. It is completely in the cape, so any position you put this in, it's going to stay there. That looks cool. I am going to mess around with it and see what you impose. Those wrists, I don't want to break them on camera, but I will mess around with them eventually. Also, that collar bit, that needs messing around with a bit of heat. That one's sturdy, that one feels bent. I mean, you can see that one, nice and sturdy. That one was already bent when we started, so I will mess around with that, like I say, in a heat gun, and see if I can straighten that out. But yeah, all in all, for the price, don't think it's that bad. If you just want a Moonknight that looks, oops, like this on your shelf, then I'd go for it. If you want a really nice one, obviously spend that money, but for like $20, 20 quid, whatever, I think this is okay. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there looking in the comments, don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe button, particularly that like button, because any like is a good like. Yeah, and any subscription is a good one as well. Need more of you guys to subscribe. We've got to get to 10,000. So yeah, I'm going to wind this video up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully. Bye now.